How's it going, everyone, and welcome to episode 1 of How Bad Can It Be? The series where I go over everything pop culture from movies, anime, manga, TV shows, you name it, and I review them. Today we're going to start off episode 1 with the latest release in the Predator series, Prey. And we're going to finally answer the question, how bad can it be? In Prey, a skilled Comanche warrior protects her tribe from a highly evolved alien predator that hunts humans for sport, fighting against wilderness, dangerous colonizers, and this mysterious creature to keep her people safe. I think the story of Prey 2 is also really well done. Just the idea of Naru, the main protagonist, wanting to prove to her tribe something, prove to her people that, she could be a worthy hunter and she could be just as good as her other tribe members, and she could have the potential to be a war chief. And just the idea of her wanting to be something and going out of her way to try to be the best hunter that she could be is just really cool. It also makes her character development just really well in this movie. And then I also gotta say, the main protagonist, played by Amber Midthunder, is just indeed a fucking badass. The way that her character is very resourceful, the way her character thinks, and how she's adapting to the way Predator hunts, and also, learning things about the Predator is just really mind-blowing, and that's something that I really appreciated that the filmmakers did. And it just made her character development throughout the whole movie just really good, and you just really wanted to see this girl win. And once again, I do have to applaud Amber Midthunder for the performance, because she fucking nailed this role. Just props to her. She's a really great actress. Another thing that I was a really big fan of the movie was that the Predator was mostly practical effects. Obviously, when the Predator goes into the cloaking mode where you can't see him, obviously that's CGI. But in most of the shots, it's a dude in a fucking suit. And it looks so badass. It really does beat, seeing a CGI Predator. It just makes the Predator feel real and, feel like he's actually there. Well, because he is. The Predator itself was just a badass too. Just slicing and tearing through everything that comes its way. And it was just very cool to see. Even though this isn't the most technologically advanced Predator, I still think this is definitely like one of the coolest Predators, just tearing through everything. I also forgot to mention that the main protagonist in this movie also has a brother played by Dakota Beavers, and I just gotta say he did really well. I liked his character. Now, even though Dakota Beavers' character didn't have as much screen time as Amber Midthunder's, I still really liked his character. He held his own. He was just awesome too, just a really cool character. I won't go into too much detail about his character, but he's a badass, and he's also very supportive of Amber Midthunder's character, considering that they are brother and sister. He's very supportive. Like, even though one of the tribe members is all like, "Oh, what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be back at the village cooking?" He's over here like, "No, we need her. She's a good tracker. She's good at medicine. She can help." And I was like, fuck yeah, dude, that's awesome. One really big theme that blew me away about this movie is how pretty it is. And what I mean by pretty, I'm talking about the cinematography in this movie. All the shots of like the plains, the forest, all the lighting was just really well done. Especially in this night sequence when they have to use natural light. I was just so stunned because natural light is very hard to do in cinema, and not a lot of movies do it. And I can only point back to one movie that I really like the natural lighting in, and that's The Revenant. But now that we have this is another movie that I can look at and be like, wow, the natural lighting that they did here was actually really good. I really gotta hand it to Jeff Cutter, who was the cinematographer for this movie, on just how amazing these shots were, capturing the real beauty and all the wilderness of Native America and just how beautiful it was. And man, I'm such a sucker for, cinematography and just how clean shots look in movies. And I gotta give it to Jeff Cutter, the cinematographer for this movie, for capturing a lot of these great shots. The plains, the forests, just really capturing the beauty of what Native America was back then, and it was just amazing to see. And I'm such a sucker for the cinematography in movies, and man, this movie really, impressed me with a lot of the shots that they got, especially the natural lighting shots. Just amazing. Chef's kiss. Mwah. The only thing I was very disappointed about this movie was that it was not released in theaters. This is a Hulu exclusive, and I was a little bummed out because I would have really loved to see this movie in a theater. This looked really good. The sound was amazing, and everything about it was just, man, I would have loved to see this. I would have paid to see this at a theater. But my guess is from the performance of previous Predator movies, maybe the directors and the filmmakers were a little bit hesitant of releasing this in the theaters. I could be wrong. There could be another, mindset or thought about why they put it on Hulu. But man, I was just really disappointed that this should have been a theatrical release. That being said, all in all, I got to give this movie a 9.8. This is a really great film. Probably might be one of my favorites this year, which is going to be a tough one because right now it's still either between The Batman and Top Gun Maverick. And if you guys want me to do a review on those despite them coming out a while ago, let me know. I'll go ahead and do a review of those. 9.8 is the final score. I recommend this movie to anyone that's a Predator fan or anyone that wants to just get the feel of Predator. This is a great movie. You're not going to regret watching it. It's so good, man. Well, thank you guys so much for watching episode 1 of How Bad Can It Be. This is only the first review of many. I'm going to put out as much episodes as I can. Maybe I might go rewatch old movies, try to catch some new movies and TV shows. If there's other movies or anything that you guys want me to check out, let me know in the comment section below. I'm more than welcome to check it out. And I was a little bit more hesitant about reviewing music, but if you guys want me to review music and let you know my thoughts on like certain albums and songs, let me know too, and I'll do that. But for now, it's mostly going to be movies, anime, TV show, manga, stuff like that. Once again, thank you guys for watching the first episode. I hope you guys liked it. I hope I was informative. If you have any comments about Prey, whether you liked it, whether you didn't, leave a comment down below. I'm open to having a discussion with anyone about movies and just TV shows because they're cool, man. It's awesome. So if you like this, make sure you leave a like, you subscribe, comment what you guys thought, share with friends and family, and as always, I will see you guys next time. And remember, brown is beautiful. Later.